D factory rat. We're at the model factory. We're working on a Revell 172nd space shuttle. So this is update number 1. we're gonna run this this little rover across the table here, but it broke down on us, so we got the technician over there looking at it, so maybe we'll get that going for the next video. So let me show you the shuttle. Let's see here. Here's a look at it. Let me show you a little bit in the interior here. Now, we don't have the dashboard in this yet. We had a issue with the dashboard, so we could still put that in there because the roof opens up. So we're going to do that a little later. And there's the thrusters on the nose. We got the seams to line up pretty good on this. It's pretty smooth. Kind of a challenge to get 2 big halves of plastic to line up perfectly, but let me see here. Here's we did get all the cargo bay in there pretty much. We got most of the cargo built up. There's still a few more things. So we got the windows in it. There's a telescope back here that swivels around. Let me give you a look at this here. See what I'm doing here. This thing swivels all different directions. We actually we made a modification to the inside of this this telescope. We put a piece of reflective film in there to give it a little bit more realistic look. If you got better light, it'll look better, but it was just white in there, and it needed something in there, I thought, so make it look a little bit better. Then we blacked out around the lens. We're probably going to maybe do another coat of paint on this. And then there is also a there's a arm. There's the main robotic arm. There's pieces of that. They had a lot of seam lines on it, so we spent some time cleaning that all up. And then there's also 2 of these arms back here. These are the ones that pull out the like down in the bottom here. You can see there's little pod type things. That's what pulls out the experiments. They have experiments in there they can load, and then they can expose them, pull them out, and put them out in the space and all. But these do move around, pivot around and stuff. So we got those on there. That main arm, the one that was built by Canada and all, it goes right in this hole here. And let me grab my my parts box here. 1 second. I got this box here. We have this, there's this big mass antenna, and that goes on there. Get big old antenna in the middle. You can put, I didn't put it on because I don't want to break it off right now. So we'll just set that on there. There's also, give you this. There's the top of the shuttle, cockpit, and then there's also this piece that's the up in the top of the shuttle. Has all the gauges and stuff on it. We still have to paint all that up. But yeah, that'll it goes on there and it fits real good. You do have, when you put this together, you do have to kind of make sure you got this top piece ready to put on there so that you can push these sides in or out so that this all lines up nice and flush. Because if you don't, you're gonna have it's gonna be off a little bit, because you got two big pieces, two big halves, so they're not gonna be perfectly lined up. So I was happy with the way that we had done a lot of work on the sanding, make sure everything was really flat, and the seams are actually pretty flush. It's actually pretty flush here with the tiles and all that texture to it. That can be an issue. We got these. I got a set on this fleece so we don't scratch up the bottom. And let's see here. We got the tail section on. That turned out real nice. We got this brake here. I think on the real one it actually like splits in half and it makes like flares out so that it slows down the shuttle and stuff like that. So we do have these engine covers on here, but they're just mocked up right now. They're just sitting on here. We got one on each side, so those can come off. And then we do have the, turn this around a little bit. We got this back housing on where all the engines and the thrusters and everything go. We do have two of these. I don't remember the name of these things exactly. They're like thruster pod type things. But these are gonna mount up in here, I believe. That's right. But yeah, these are, I'm gonna have to do some filling on a little bit on these, and before I get these painted up. There's a little, they're pretty good considering, but there is actually a couple these are painted white, satin white, and then where those holes are, there's a couple thruster nozzles that go out of there like a gunmetal gray. Let's see. Then we got these guys done. We got three of these. These are really nice looking. Got some nice detail to them. I paint these up. So these mount, and when if you're going to build this kit, be careful when you cut these off the sprue, because that piece right there on the one half, you need that piece. So the way that there's a lot of sprue connecting these halves, it'd be easy to cut that off and think it was just like the other side. But that actually, the moon-shaped piece actually mounts into that hole. So that's how you mount these on there. So if you cut that off, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to have to try to remount that, or glue them on just flat or something. But those help, or make sure they're in the right orientation. So those are important. So careful with those. They also have these. You got three of those big ones, and then there's like two of these smaller ones. I think those go up in here. Yeah, those go up in here. So Got those going on. Pull the dashboard out. Here's our dashboard. But we had an issue with the decals. The decals are pretty old. They're pretty brittle, and when I pulled them out of the water and started to try to slide them on there, just broke up on a bunch of pieces. So we're gonna have to source out some new decals, and not sure exactly what we're gonna do on that yet, but we'll work on it. Let's see that seam line on that that tail section looks pretty good. It actually does have, and this the shuttle bay stuff, it could still come out of there. It's not in there permanently. Here's the bottom part, front part of the shuttle. We're going to do this with the doors for the wheels closed, so that should make things a little bit easier. Not have to put the running gear on. We got this flap on the back. This is all functional too. It goes up and down. So she's coming together. So these just pop out right now. So I just wanted to give an update, see where we're at. It's coming along pretty good. It was quite a bit of work in just getting it so that everything would fit up and line up correctly, you know. But it came together pretty good. Got some of the windows in there. Actually, all the windows are in it now. So there's update number 1. We'll try to do another update as we make more progress. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks.